Hey, good evening, and welcome to what is actually going to be the finale of Xenosaga Episode 1. I swear, for real this time, I mean it. For reals, we're gonna finish the game tonight. Was hoping to finish the game on Monday, but a long boss battle combined with that my PS3 freezing in the middle of that boss battle, so I had to redo it. That basically torpedoed any chance of me finishing it. But we are starting tonight at the final save point. The very last save point in the game, and all we've got left now are the are the final bosses. So damn it, we're gonna finish. Good evening, MG. My God willing, we're gonna finish this game tonight. And I hope you've enjoyed this is the 18th stream of Xenosaga. Still not my longest. Horizon Zero Dawn still has that honor, but this might be second longest. So we've got the final bosses in store, but before I begin tonight's proceedings, just want to remind everyone out there that this is, as has been the case now for the last 2.5 months, a charity stream for the Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project, which is an organization that helps provide financial assistance to women who need abortions, reproductive care, emergency contraception, that sort of thing. It's a very, very important cause because it's essential, it's needed, it's super important. I don't care what the Republican Party or the Supreme Court think. Fuck them both. It is vital. And so if you are feeling generous, type in !charity to bring up the link. It'll pop up from time to time in the chat. I'm doing giveaways for every $100 that we raise, either in the form of video game store credit to the video game storefront of your choosing, so Steam, Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Network, or Xbox Live. Or you can get some of my artwork. I'm a photographer, and if you so choose, you can go onto my website, pick any image, any one image on the website, any one of them at all. Could be one of my cemetery images, one of my architectural stuff, one of my cosplay images, one of my nudes. Any one image, and I will send you an 8x12 print by way of thanks. And again, I'm doing that for every $100 that we raise. I am wrapping up this charity drive after almost 3 months. I'm wrapping it up this Sunday starting around 1 p.m. I'm going to be doing like an 8 to 10 hour video game marathon. I'm going to start it off by doing a complete casual playthrough of Shovel Knight. And with the time that is left, I'll play some Battle Block Theater. And for Shovel Knight, I think I'm going to have a death counter, which I'm going to be donating money every time I die in Shovel Knight. So that could be fun. So that is the plan. So that's this Sunday. We wrap up this charity drive, which is just as well because next week I'm going to begin Final Fantasy VII. 25th anniversary playthrough. I'm going to be doing a casual playthrough of the original Final Fantasy VII. I got to unearth my PS2 for that, and I'm looking forward to it. So, good evening, Doc. No, I was hoping to be finished last Monday, but in the middle of the boss battle, the third to last boss of the game, while I was in the middle of that battle, my PS3 actually froze in the middle of that battle, and that's a very long battle. So I had to restart the game and get to the boss again and then do that battle. That basically torpedoed any chance of me finishing it on Monday. But I'm going to fly you out to take my artist profile photos. Hey, if you're willing to pay for my airfare. And that's fine. But yes, we are starting tonight at the final, we are starting tonight at the final save point. So I tried to do something off stream. I tried to go back to the Elsa so I could pick up just a few more supplies, like a few more revives, things like that. But I've realized too late that I've now passed the point of no return. So if you watched me last Monday, there's a ledge that you jump off of to get to the boss battle that I did on Monday. When you jump off that ledge, that is the point of no return. You cannot go back to the ship. So I just did some slight level grinding, and so we're going to be going into this battle with what we got. Which is something I appreciate in modern games now. Like, more and more games nowadays will actually, especially for like long narrative games, they will actually tell you when you reach the possible point of no return. It'll actually say, "This is there is point of no return." Like Horizon Zero Dawn does that. I think BioShock does that. Yeah, but more and more games are now, they have that. It's like, okay, this is the last. Once you're committed to finishing the game, once you go here, older games, no, we don't have that. So, all right, so we're starting off here. Last save point, so I just want to make sure that we're good to go here. I mean, at this point, at this point, there's nothing really to do. We're gonna use those tech points to bump up some stats here. Moonlit Serenade, we'll beef that up. Skill points. Prevents attack, disable. Not that it's really going to do a whole lot, but we'll extract that skill anyway. Yeah, nothing here. And yeah. Alright. So we've just got a couple of rooms to go, and then we got a couple of rooms of Gnosis to deal with, and then it is off for the final showdown. Yep.
This is gonna be fun.
Nice crit.
Charging. Our cannon. Eat this. Angelic Requiem.
Beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna pig pile on Junior. Yeah, we're really gonna pig pile on Junior.
All right.
Ooh, we're gonna get a counterattack.
Take this.
Oh, no crit out of that. I am disappointed. We're gonna get some points, though.
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Okay.
Eat this. Let's serenade.
Yep.
Not good.
That's all right.
Open ether circuit. Whoa, thought I was a goner. Charging.
Yep. Counterattack coming.
Our cannon.
No, not this time, pal.
Eat this. Let's serenade. All right, let's call it a day.
Oh, Cosmos and Junior get a nice fortuitous level up. And I think we're gonna get another one. Yep. It's a long ride to the core of the dungeon, you see.
This is gonna be fun.
Ah, okay, we've got a backward, a returner there. Okay. Oh.
Charging. Our cannon.
God, I love those high crit numbers from Cosmos. Don't like that crit, though.
Eat this. Angelic Requiem.
Okay. Thank you for healing me. Nice miss.
Take this.
Okay, he's gonna give himself haste.
Charging. Our cannon.
There, come on. Well, that takes care of one. Is that enough? No. No, not enough. Short by 82. I mean, thank you for healing me. I'm not going to say no to the extra heals.
Take this, Moonlit Serenade! Take this, Moonlit Serenade!
I was waiting for that.
Charging! Our cannon! Charging! Take this, Moonlit Serenade!
Nope, not gonna let you get another shot in.
Charging!
Nope.
Our cannon! All systems clear.
Shion gets a level up. Oh, do we have any more? Or have we reached the bottom of the elevator? Okay, we get another one.
All battle systems are go.
One Gnosis, 4,600 HP.
Charging!
And it's gonna get a counterattack.
Our cannon!
Ooh.
Take this! Angelic Requiem!
Yeah, that'll sting. Okay.
Charging! Our cannon!
Nice.
Charging!
I figured it was gonna get a counterattack. You just hit me for... Say, you just hit me for a quarter of my HP. Demon's Blood S. EP times 2. Okay. Don't sound pleasant.
Take this!
Oh, great. Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah. that's coming.
Our cannon.
Is that gonna be enough? No. Alright. Alright, this will take care of it.
That was too easy.
Yeah, she won't get anything out of that, but that's alright. At this point, it's kind of a moot point. Alright, so we've had 3 mandatory battles on the way down this elevator. We're gonna get a 4th. Now, everything on this elevator ride is a mandatory battle.
Commencing combat mode.
Oh, Jesus. HP reverse? The hell is that?
Open ether circuit.
Alright, we'll start with the ones that can do HP recovery. Yes, you get free revives in this game. If you die, if you're dead at the end of a battle and everyone lives, you come back with 1.
Take this. Angelic Requiem.
Good. Don't know what that is, but I don't like it. It's gonna heal itself. It's gonna heal itself, so basically just negated the entire last attack. Yep, that one's back to full now. Okay.
Take this.
Ugh.
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Oh, that's a crit! Ow!
All right.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Now keep in mind, as I said, we started at the last save point. There are no more save points at the after that. So if I happen to die on these on the final bosses, that means we got to repeat these battles.
Charging. Our cannon. Take this. Angelic Requiem. Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Come on. Do the thing. Yeah.
Take this. Moonlit Serenade.
That gonna do it? That might be enough. Good. All right, we've taken the healers out.
Charging. Our cannon.
Hellpire. Oh, that doesn't look pleasant. No. Nope, it wasn't.
Open ether circuit. Take this. Moonlit Serenade. Charging.
I'm gonna see if this is enough first.
Our cannon.
Yes, it is. There we go.
All systems clear.
All right. Oh, Junior is so close to another level up. There we go. We've reached the bottom. Okay, so there was 4 mandatory battles. Okay. Alright, so there's a door over there, so once I go through that door, we are... That I believe that's gonna be our cue, ladies and jelly spoons. So let's just dump our remaining tech points. And make Rainblade a little stronger. Let's make our cannon a little stronger. I've got Prelude to Battle, so we... Nah, you know what? No, I I want to save his tech points. Skill points. Nothing good that can be extracted, so let's just set some stuff here. Counter 10, okay. So Cosmos hasn't counterattacked, so let's but you know what? Ether attack is on. Prevent instant death. Alright, we can do that. I don't think we're going to get poisoned. We'll do ether attack. I think we'll do ether defense. Okay. Can we evolve anything else at this point? Queen's Kiss. Okay. That doesn't do much of anything. So what we'll do actually is transfer the revert skill. Let's give it to Junior. Okay. All enemies ice, ice ether attack, fire ether, lightning ether. Ether down. Yeah, not really much there to deal with. I'm gonna need some more ether points to do that. Which I think I've got. Yeah, let's blow all my remaining skill upgrades. Give it a Junior. Not that it really is skill upgrades gonna matter at this point, but alright. And I have no tech upgrades. Okay. So let's use our remaining tech points to beef up some statistics here. Alright. Shion can increase vitality. Okay. Sure. Cosmos, we can update evasion. Sure. Make it a little harder for we'll make Cosmos have a little evasion and use tech points. Junior, we can upgrade a bunch, so let's actually upgrade ether attack. Actually, no, we'll give 1 point to ether attack. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll give it all to ether attack. And let's... Junior should have enough to... Oh, Revert's already... he already has Revert as a skill. My mistake. Evasion down. Coin lock, block stat changes and support effects. Can't go any more than that. Okay. That actually did nothing. Alright, well. Whatever. I think we're good with what we've got. Yeah. And Shion. Okay. Let's... What can we... Whoops. Let's transfer you to Junior as well. Hold on. Oh, Junior's got plenty to spare. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now how about Cosmos is maxed and Shion is maxed. Okay. Alrighty, ladies and jelly spoons, are we ready for the final 2 battles here? I should probably hydrate beforehand. Knowing full well that if I die on either boss battle, I'm gonna have to repeat the last, like, 40 minutes.
You're late. I was about to give up on you, Rubido. Take a look. This thing has a full belly already.
Oh, him again. Yes, indeed.
Well then, what shall we do now? Shall we continue where we left off?
What is that? How are you doing that?
Don't be so surprised. This is the power of will. A fundamental power that exists within everyone.
Oh, of course.
What you are witnessing is simply your perception of it. And you know what? Perception and pain are but one and the same. So, go ahead. Feel my pain for yourself.
And here we go.
I've come this far, I can't lose now.
Immediately opens by taking half of Shion's health. Right off the bat. Oh, he's already got two. Alright.
Ether drive!
Egomaniac already at full health. Seriously.
Good.
Ooh, oh no, already gonna get a,
Charging. Our cannon.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
armor destroyed? Okay, that don't sound good.
Ether drive!
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
Open ether circuit.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
Charging. Our cannon. Charging. Ether drive.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
Glad that wasn't a crit. Could have easily been a crit. Alright, physical attacks are gonna win the day here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
Take this. Gravity well. Charging. Our dragon.
Alright. Oh, now he's gonna give himself a huge speed boost. Alright.
Open ether circuit.
That was more for Shion's benefit than anyone else's, but... Oh, he's gonna steal half of Shion's health. Goody.
Good.
Taste the flames of hell.
Alright.
Take this. Prelude to battle. Charging. Our dragon.
Ooh, that last one did not land a crit.
Open ether circuit.
Focus ether attack. That's pleasant. That means his attacks are gonna get a bit stronger.
It's over.
Ooh! That almost wiped out. That almost KO'd Cosmos right off the bat.
Take this.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
Open ether circuit.
Alright, back to something resembling a little more normal here.
Come on, come on!
That definitely was a big boy hit.
Now die!
Open ether.
Yep. Welcome to the second to last boss of the game.
Taste the flames of hell.
Ooh. No, I have to.
La Senator Eternal.
And he's gonna... Oh! Everyone's speed boost is now off. I just noticed that.
Take this, prelude to battle!
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Now die!
Oh, that was a physical attack. Which I don't use all that often. Live Death's redeeming a Hydrate and a Hats Off because it's the final battle. Of course it is. Or the second to last battle. Let's see. So we'll do the Hydrate first.
Charging! Our dragon!
Yeah.
Taste the flames of hell!
And the Hats Off. Okay. We can do the Hats Off. Really? You missed.
This, prelude to battle!
Taste the flames of hell!
Wow. Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Open ether circuit!
Taste the flames of hell!
Oh, and he's gonna steal... Oh. Oh, no. We need to get rid of that right now.
Take this!
Oh, and you took out all of her ether. Damn it. Okay.
Charging! Our dragon!
Yeah.
Take this!
La Serito Itar.
Okay. This could do it. This might be it for Albedo.
Prelude to battle!
Yes, it will.
That was too easy!
Everyone gets a level up. Oh, and a rejuvenator. That'll be good.
Answer me. Why are you doing this? There's absolutely nothing you can hope to gain out of this!
Au contraire. I am doing all this for your sake, Rubidoux.
For my sake?
Have you forgotten, Rubidoux? That fateful day 14 years ago? Have you forgotten what you did to us? It's all because of you. Because you closed yourself off from us. Our mental link was broken, and one after another, we succumbed to the power of the song. Left behind in that horror. Did we have any choice but to submit to it? Remember what happened, and repent for your sin!
It's true, I mean...
So you finally admit to it, you coward!
All right! Damn it! I couldn't control my fear! Junior.
Yes! And therefore, you must atone for your sins. Atone with your life. I am the executor for all those who were destroyed. Although, I'm actually grateful to you, Rubidoux. Thanks to you, I alone was able to find the way. The way to a whole new world.
A whole new world.
What do you mean, a whole new world?
That's all that I seek. It's quite simple. Don't you think?
What the hell are you talking about?
At first, I wasn't sure if I should believe, but I experienced something a moment ago that confirmed it. And this ought to verify that experience for me. Entertain me, if you will.
Well, now you've done it.
Damn! You fused the Gnosis with the reactor?
You must first destroy this in order to stop Proto-Merkaba. You do realize that... Oh, almost forgot the time. Not much left now. I'd say 5 minutes at best. I wonder how far you'll get in your current condition.
So cool. He's tormenting Junior just for fun.
He's a Republican.
I'm sure we'll meet again if you survive. Rubidoux, my other half.
Albedo!
Junior, look out!
I also hate that doc.
Damn it! We have to destroy this thing first.
This takes priority.
Be careful, everyone. That's no longer just a machine.
All right. Let's do it, Cosmos.
And
Switching to maximum output for all combat systems.
And here is our
Disable all
final
safety.
boss.
Destroy all targets.
All right.
Take this!
Okay. Let us begin. Where are you, Alive Depths? All right, let's open the proceedings. Okay.
Here.
Charging. Our cannon.
Oof. All right.
Laser drive.
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
It's I don't know what gender it is. Alls I know is that this thing's got a fuck ton of HP.
Open ether circuit. Ether drive. Stop. Take this.
Oh, nice numbers. Thank you, Shion. Okay.
Ether drive.
Charging. Our cannon.
Nice. Yeah, if it had a 5-minute timer attached, I'd be screwed. Beautiful.
Charging.
So it spawns little creatures. All right.
Charging. Our cannon.
Thought it was gonna reach a boost. I'll take that crit though. Nope. Alright. And the final boss is now under 10,000 HP. Like, what, 100 more rounds? Seemingly. Ouch!
Charging. Our cannon.
Oh, it spawned another one. Good.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade!
Oh. Okay. Yeah, don't pray too hard. All right. Okay, still moving, still moving. All right. And what did it spawn? It spawned another enemy. Okay. 1800.
Charging. Our cannon.
Okay.
Charging.
$77.60.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade!
Oh, it's gonna blow up in my face.
Charging. Our cannon.
Ether attack down. Yep. We're gonna need to fix that right off the bat.
Good.
Oh, and now there's two of them. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see how well we can do this.
Our cannon.
Oof! Nice.
Charging.
Take that. 6137. Okay.
Eat this! Angelic Requiem!
Oh, that's not good. It's gonna get a counterattack. Okay. That's fine.
Open ether circuit.
White light, clear all status abnormalities. Alright, so... EP drain. Alright. Who's it stealing ether from? Oh, it stole all of Shion's ether points. Not to worry.
Good.
Ether attack down. Alright. Oh, and it was a crit too. Okay. It's fine.
Take this!
Take this. Take this.
Oh! Fuck you! Waiting until the very last second to flip on the counterattack. You shit for brains. You know what? Fuck it.
Charging. Our cannon.
I want to get you the hell out of here.
Charging.
Where's my... There it is.
Here.
Charging.
Oh, it's gonna get a fucking counterattack.
Our cannon.
Dark Omen. Oh, that's never good. And it's a crit!
Not good.
Oh, it did it on a crit! Oh. Oh no. All right, hold on.
I thought I was gone.
Oh, no, this is game. This is game, because it's on another crit. Well, we just lost the last hour and a half.
Shutting down.
We just lost the last hour and a half. Okay. Well, we do it again. God fucking damn it. And it critted both times. It critted both times. Damn it. So now I gotta do these 4 battles
Here we go.
all over again.
Take this, Moonlit Serenade.
Alright. Well, at least we can skip all those cutscenes.
Charging. Our cannon.
Take this, Moonlit Serenade.
Oh, man.
Open ether circuit.
That was brutal. That was fucking brutal. It critted twice. Wiped out my party.
Charging. Our cannon.
All right.
Charging.
Take this! Angelic Requiem!
Take this!
Ugh.
Take this! Moonlit Serenade!
Charging. Our cannon. The enemies have been exterminated.
All right. One down.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Where we started from, where I loaded the file from, that is the last save point of the game. So if you die on either final boss, you have to start and do all this all over again. Because it's a PS2 game, autosaves don't exist.
Charging. Our cannon.
Have you forgotten how ruthless games were before the invention of autosave?
Take this! Angelic Requiem!
We have been spoiled nowadays. Counterattack? Yep.
Our cannon. Charging.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade!
Oh, thank you.
Charging. Our cannon.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade!
Now it's gonna heal. Oh, I was gonna heal. Heal itself. Ooh, no crit.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade!
Oh, nice.
All right, let's call it a day.
Okay, on to number 3.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
No, actually, I don't. Immediately. Not even gonna waste any time. It's gonna get a crit off.
Charging. Our cannon.
And then again, so do I.
Eat this! Angelic Requiem!
Meese!
Take this!
Yep, alright. Okay.
Take this!
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Oh, depending on who goes, they're gonna get a crit. Blood of Hades, HP drain. Junior. Because it was almost dead, and it's going, nope, we're gonna take that precious HP. And it's gonna get another crit opportunity. Alright. Which it doesn't. Small mercies, I guess.
Charging. Our cannon.
Take this, Moonlit Serenade!
Alright.
Alright, let's call it a day.
And the last one here. Actually. Oh, it's non-transferable. Okay. Okay. Oh! Apparently we got a donation at some point during all of that mess that I missed, so let me check that out right now, actually.
Activate Hilbert effect.
Somebody, knowing I was very busy, decided to drop a donation. Hold on a moment. Kinku! Thank you for your donation of $10.01. I don't see Winged 41 here anywhere, but if he's around, I'm sure he will love the fact that there is a penny floating around there. So thank you so much. Let's get rid of the healers. Or at least try to. So this is the fourth and final battle of the elevator ride. Again. Yes, Doc, the boss did a massive, all-party move twice, and it critted both times. So yes, I did die. It critted before... It critted, took out two of my party members, I revived them both, and then it did it again, also for a crit, and wiped the entire party. So yes, that is precisely what happened. That was the case of the RNG going.
Take this, Moonlit Serenade!
Gonna heal that fucker now. Will you stop doing that to Cosmos? Stop!
Here!
God, I've barely touched that.
Take this!
So yeah, we're doing it again.
Requiem!
I said I'm gonna finish this game tonight, and by damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Take this, Moonlit Serenade!
Get rid of the other healer. Defended, good. Now it's gonna counter.
Take this!
Charging. Our cannon.
Take this! Angelic Requiem!
Okay. No crit out of that. Damn, Junior. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Actually, no, it won't. We're gonna get rid of it right now.
Charging. Our cannon. My external appearance is down 5%.
Okay. Alright, let's do some of the bullshit prep again. Okay, first things first. Live deaths again with the hydrate. Cheers. Alright. What did I do before? Tech attacks. Yeah, we're gonna beef up Rainblade. We're gonna beef up our cannon. Okay. All right. Ether. All right, I don't have enough. Okay. That's what, okay. That's what I missed. Okay. Let's set revert and safety level. Skills. Alright, so let's get rid of Poison Guard and let's prevents ether attack down. Yes, because that was a thing that was important. Cosmos doesn't counterattack, so we're just gonna prevent ether attack down. Get rid of Poison Guard. Prevent ether attack down. And the Moonlight Serenade. Good evening, Spirits and Dice. And so do I, Doc. I really like that setup. And let's see what they're equipped with, because I forgot to do that last time. EP can, nope, Cosmos will stay, Shion will stay as is. Cosmos will stay as is. And Junior will actually stay as is, so we're just gonna, well, let me check that. Well, Junior's already equipped with that as a skill. Alright, and, oh yes, we were going to use the remaining tech points. And now Buddy Boy. Okay. So let's try this again. Ah, I thought I was going to get through all of them this time.
I got no time for wusses like you.
Alright, we'll deal with these three idiots. I couldn't dodge them all this time.
Charging.
That's not a bad analogy. It's like the junction system, but without the need to junction. I like that. I like that explanation quite a lot, actually.
Take this. Angelic Requiem.
Take this!
Physical attack up. Sure. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be crits for everybody.
Charging.
Possibly.
Our cannon.
Oh yeah.
Charging.
Open ether circuit.
Like, I haven't played Final Fantasy VIII in like 20 plus years. I should give it another crack. But part of me goes, no. Like, I know the remastered version exists. Alright, Cosmos and Junior are going to get a level up just before the end here. So... Any more tech points to be had? Oh, yes. Sure, we'll improve Ether Defense. Cosmos can't do anything, and neither can Junior. Okay. Alright, before I attempt the final bosses again, I have to piss. I will be right back. And that is why I've had to keep pissing, because Live Deaths over here keeps hitting the hydrate. Alright, let's try this again. Now, I've already seen the cutscenes, so we're just gonna skip them this time. Live Deaths was the reason why I put like a 15-minute cooldown on the hydrate. Okay. All right. Let's take on Albedo again, who is going to open the battle by stealing half of somebody's health. Cosmos this time is already at full health, but he obviously feels the need to heard that Trollus guy is worse. Oh, I know Trollus loves a good death counter. Alright, we need to get Cosmos back up in the game here. First shot, defend. Second shot, crit again. Good. Good, good, good. Let's keep it going up. He's going to use haste on himself. It was more for Cosmos and Junior's benefit. Especially since he's about to steal... as soon as I get Cosmos back to full health. No, we're gonna steal,
Come on! Now die!
Open ether circuit.
Taste the flames of
oh, that's gonna be a crit. Oh!
Come on! Now die!
Shockingly, not a crit.
Ether drive.
Come on! Now die!
Haven't been able to get any really good attacks off. Because of how the haste has been going. Okay, good. I can get one off.
Charging. Our dragon.
And Junior's confused. It's alright.
Open ether circuit.
Taste the flames of hell!
Eat this. Prelude to battle.
Alright, come on. Really? Oh, now he's gonna steal. Okay. Junior again is going to be massively confused.
Open ether circuit.
Charging. Our dragon.
Yeah, he defended against that. Half damage.
Come on! Now die!
This time it's Cosmos. Alright, moving on, moving on. Alright, that means his next attack is gonna do double damage.
Take this, prelude to battle! Here! Charge it! Our dragon!
Thank you.
It's over!
990. Oof. That was close.
Take this! Open ether circuit!
He's still defended. Oh, he's gonna pull that one out of his ass again.
It's over!
Shion is gonna get it and go down.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No, actually, I should whittle him down some more. I'll let Junior revive her.
Charge it! Our dragon! Ether drive!
I'm not done yet.
Okay. Really? Okay, that's an HP drain. Half of Junior's HP is gone.
Take this!
Take this!
Gravity well!
Yeah, not a crit, but enough to get a boost off. Albeit it's been a little trickier this time around. just the way the battle order has been working. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you still defended.
Charging. Are dragging.
That might do it? Yes, it will.
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
Okay. Level up for everybody. Now, we've seen this already, so let's just go right to the final boss.
There's no turning back! Let's do it!
Take this!
Yeah, in case asshole over here, when he gets low HP,
Charging.
God damn you, live deaths.
Arcade.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, that was, I used the, what's called the safety level. That's a move that Shion has that allows it so that,
Cannon.
if this thing pulls out its instant kill move on a crit, she will survive with 1 HP. I'm gonna give one of those to everybody.
Eat this! Angelic
She looks way too calm for this fight.
Open ether circuit.
La Ceruto Itar.
Nice.
Charging. Our cannon.
Yeah, not a crit. This one will. This one has a chance to be. Yeah, but it isn't. Ah, I see. We're bringing out the.
Eat their drive.
Ouch! All right. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. And another one shows up.
Charging. Our cannon.
And it's gonna blow up in my face again. That one might take out Junior. Nope, not yet. Okay. But it has boosted, so...
All right.
And another one shows up. Okay.
Open ether circuit.
Oh, it's gonna blow itself up on a crit. Yeah, I didn't have much choice there. Yep.
Open ether circuit.
Okay. Now it's brought out the guns here. Okay.
Eat this. Angelic Requiem.
Alright, this thing is once again under 10,000 HP now.
Take this. Take this.
Charging.
And it's gonna counter.
Our cannon.
now a second one has shown up. It's gonna get a crit. I don't want it to get a crit. Clear all status abnormalities, which means it gets rid of my safety.
Open ether circuit.
Okay.
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Oh, come on. Oh, EP drain. Shit.
All right.
Open ether circuit.
Okay.
Ether drive.
Charging. Our cannon.
Okay.
Open ether circuit.
Right. Alright, now it's gonna bust out its instant kill death move here. Man, even on a regular...
Shutting down.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Take this.
Returning to battle.
fast.
Open ether circuit.
La Saluto Ital.
Alright, we need to get rid of this asshole.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade! Open ether circuit.
Okay.
Charging. Our cannon.
Okay, as long as it doesn't stay on...
Take this!
Okay.
Open ether circuit. Ether drive.
I know I'm being pretty quiet. But now it's like intense focus time.
Charging. Our cannon. Charging.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna do that anyway. Decides to cut right in front of the line and just...
Take this! Open ether circuit.
Charging. Our cannon.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Now let's use.
Take this!
No fucking way do I want it to get up.
Charging! Our cannon! Charging!
We're getting closer. Ether.
Ether drive!
Okay.
Open ether circuit.
Take this!
Oh. Oh, it's gonna do that frickin' Dark Omen bullshit again.
Charging! Our cannon!
Yep. And it critted Junior, but he's gonna stay up. Okay.
Take this!
Open ether circuit.
Okay.
Ether drive!
Let's see.
Charging! Our cannon!
That might do it.
Charging!
I'm gonna put Junior in as my insurance policy. That might have just done it. That's definitely gonna do it. That is game. That's it. Final boss defeated. Now enjoy the ending, everybody.
We'll be caught in the explosion.
Screw you, live dance.
No. It's faint, but it feels like we're changing directions.
Shion, I have confirmation of ignition in the Proto-Merkaba's propulsion units. It is descending towards 2nd Miltia now.
Well then, let's just see how powerful you all are.
Cosmos, are you sure?
Yes. Should its descent continue at present speed, it will enter the atmosphere in approximately 8 minutes.
Looks like he planned this from the very beginning.
That bastard. He's got too many tricks up his sleeve.
We have to do something. If something as large as this impacts at full speed, 2nd Miltia will be...
Based on the current angle of approach, breaking up the facility into approximately 28,000 pieces would result in 99.6% of them vaporizing before impact.
If we detach each subcompartment? Just a second. I'll search through my memory banks.
Oh.
Control room. The control room on level 33 will allow us to detach the facility.
Hurry! There's no time!
Faster, faster. If we don't pick up enough speed, we'll never get through. Get through what? Aha.
No!
Is there a problem?
The entire process from system startup to complete detachment takes 1 whole minute. That's not enough time for us to return to the Elsa.
Is this the only place we can activate it from? We can't do it remotely?
No! This system was built so that the command will only be accepted from here.
Damn. So the only way to stop this thing is to go down with it?
This can't be. There has to be another way.
There isn't! I've searched again and again, but we can only activate it from here!
Please head back now.
What, Cosmos?
Shion, please return to the Elsa with the others. I will stay behind to initiate the detachment sequence.
Wait a second. Stay behind?
This facility will enter the atmosphere shortly. We will exceed the tolerances for maximum temperature in 3 minutes 28 seconds. Please hurry.
But...
My self-preservation programming is functioning properly. I have no intention of remaining on this facility to the very end. Do not worry. At maximum speed, I can reach the Elsa in under 1 minute.
You're sure?
Yes. This option guarantees the highest probability of success.
All right. Let's go, Shion.
but...
Trust her. It'll be okay. She'll catch up. Now come on.
Shion?
Shion.
Oh, Shion.
Cosmos! You better make it back! You hear me? You better!
Cosmos is just like, guys, I've got this.
First we touched, and we hurt each other. Then we tear our hearts apart. We are too close, and I can feel the pain. Fill my empty heart. Is this pain too much for me?
Another one of your throwbacks to Xenogears. This singer is Joanne Fogg, who also sang the vocal tracks on Xenogears.
Consumes my heart. Will I be able to hold on to my soul?
Hurry! This area will soon collapse.
Kindness is something I don't want or need. The sunshine would just
Makes no sense with the rest of the tone of the game, like a true anime.
give me a pain as pleasing as your sigh. Matthews!
Little Master, what's all this shaking? What the hell's going on?
Proto Merkab is about to re-enter the atmosphere. If left unchecked, it'll crash into the planet.
What?
We detached all the subcompartments, and that's what's causing the shaking. Anyway, we'll get to the details later. Prepare for immediate liftoff.
Prepare? We're not lifting off right now?
Cosmos is still inside. We gotta wait for her.
Wait a minute. If it's already detaching, then aren't we in danger?
I'm aware of that. But if I say we wait, we wait.
Cosmos, please. Hurry back.
Captain, up there! What?
Captain, we can't stay much longer.
No kidding. Little Master!
Damn it. What's taking her? Come on, come on.
Yes.
Captain! Little Master!
All right. Lift off.
Captain! No! Wait! Ah!
That was close.
Boom! Splody!
Captain, please go back! Cosmos is still inside!
Are you crazy? You want to get caught in that? We're leaving now.
You can't!
Don't be afraid, Shion. Everything will be all right. See with your heart.
See? With my heart.
Captain! The wall! 400 meters to the port side! Take her in close!
What?
Trust me, just hurry!
What do you mean, hurry?
Shion, port side, 400 meters, right?
Tony!
Huh? Tony!
Cosmos can do anything. Like, Cosmos can destroy trillions of Gnosis in space at the drop of a hat. I don't think a little space station thing falling apart is gonna deter her.
Cosmos, I really ought to put you on a diet. Thank goodness.
Epic save indeed. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Tony! I'm going for it!
Something's wrong. Let's get to the bridge.
Yeah, it's called atmospheric drag.
What's that? I can't hear you! Like I said, the angle of approach is too steep! Well, can't you adjust it?
It's no use. The controls aren't responding. That can't be. All control functions are in the green. The apogee and re-entry balances were damaged by the debris. We can't adjust the logical drive angle any further than this.
You moron! Stop whining and do something about it! You want to be vaporized?
External hull temperature exceeding maximum limit.
What will you do?
For a Klondike bar.
You're... Wait!
Relinquish your pain unto me.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
What? Who's the moron doing that? Is he trying to burn all of us from the inside out?
It can't be!
oh, Shion. Will you just... Enough of this. It can't be! Just stop.
Can't!
Xion, I will proceed to shield the Elsa with my energy field. Please stabilize the ship during that time.
Don't be ridiculous! What can you possibly accomplish by doing that?
Do not worry. Maintaining this position for 1 minute and 20 seconds will save the Elsa.
But you'll be incinerated if you do that! Stop this at once!
I am happy to be of service.
External cameras destroyed!
More Xenogears flashbacks. Wilhelm just, Wilhelming. And now, sunlight.
Are we... okay? is Vector!
Huh?
Activate the secondary bow camera.
Roger.
But I thought all external cameras were destroyed.
Cosmos.
So if you had any doubt, Shion.
Cosmos!
I've been watching you a while since you walked into my life.
And there you are.
Monday morning,
That is Xenosaga Episode 1.
I heard you speak to me. I was too shy to let you know, much too scared to let my
And now we have some credit scenes here.
but you shielded me, and that was the beginning.
A little sort of teaser for Episode 2.
Now at last we can talk in another way. And though I try,
Meanwhile, the people on the planet are waking up and be like, oh,
so hard to
Judging from the circumstances, it's clear that the UTIC organization's target is on Wilshire.
only could be strong and say the words I feel.
There's a vortex of temptation and obsession that still remains. That's what continues to draw them in. And Albedo, he's being drawn in just the same.
Albedo? You mean the URTV Albedo? He's still alive?
He will not die,
Beating heart
not until that time arrives.
when I turn to see your face.
and what that time is.
Now that was entertaining. All that remains is for Ma Pesh to link up with the UMN, and my objective will be complete.
I wanted just to be with
Do heed my message, Ruby Doe.
We've confirmed a gate jump by Albedo's craft. This is acceptable?
Yes, that's fine. The door that leads to Abel's Ark. He is the only one who can open it.
There's a possibility that he may link with Udu again.
That won't happen. He doesn't have that much power. He's only a key. Of course, we must accept the possibility that he can affect space-time anomalies to some extent. But that's what all of you are for. Still, his will shines with such wondrous light. It's a shame to relegate him to such a minor role. Don't you think?
Just little droppings of stuff to look forward to in the next game. Because Laguna has a twin.
Mission complete.
Doesn't have the same emotional issues that Laguna has, though. Not quite. But yes, we get the plot gets infinitely more complex and confusing in the later games, which I will eventually play. As you see on the screen, it says to be continued after all. Yes, we're going to save that. Of course we are. We'll save it in 1. Because when we start episode 2, there's going to be some things that I unlock for having episode 1 clear data on here. So and that does it. That is Xenosaga episode 1 in full. So I really, really hope you enjoyed yourselves. That was we did go overboard because, of course, you know, I had that disastrous first attempt. Jeez 'em. So, Xenosaga Episode 2 is probably going to be a next year sort of thing because, again, these are, 40-hour games almost. So, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you for spending your time with me. So the next game, which I'm starting on Monday, is the original Final Fantasy VII. We just wrapped up. This was our I was playing Xenosaga as a 20th anniversary celebration because the Xenosaga came out 20 years ago this year. The next game is Final Fantasy VII because it too is celebrating an anniversary this year, 25 years. So that is what I'm going to be doing on Monday. But before that, I still have some streams that I'm doing in a couple of days. So tomorrow, I am doing my digital board game night. So if any of you out there want to play some good old multiplayer games, so if you have games like and they're available on multiple platforms. Ascension, Carcassonne, Ticket to Ride, Splendor, Lords of Waterdeep, Root, Settlers of Catan, Wingspan. If any of you have any of those games and you would like to play some multiplayer with me tomorrow night, that's going to start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and jump on, and we'll have a good time. And then Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Time is going to be a day long, well, between 8 and 10 hours long. I'm going to be doing a marathon to wrap up this charity drive for the Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project, and I'll do a complete run of Shovel Knight, and if there's time left after that, I'll shift into Battle Block Theater, and I will be doing a death counter for Shovel Knight, in which I'll be donating some money for each death, so that'll be fun, and probably very expensive for me, but, that's fine. So that'll be Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. So to recap, my stream schedule for the next week will be as follows. I'll be doing Digital Board Game Night tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be then doing my marathon Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we are starting Final Fantasy VII, and we're going to continue that on Friday next week as well. I'm not planning on doing an art stream next week, so give myself a little bit of a break. So that is the plan. So, again, thank you all so very much for spending your time with me this evening. Thank you for the donations. I saw we got a donation, so we are $89.99 away from the next giveaway. If Winged 41 hasn't seen that, I'm sure he will soon, and he'll love the fact that there's a penny there because he hates odd numbers like that. So All right, let's see if there's anyone we can bring the party over to. Let's see if there's anybody who is online at the moment. Otherwise, I'll just call it a night. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So we're going to shift over to my friend Silent Martyr, who is currently speedrunning. Hold on. Oh yeah, he's currently speedrunning Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So if that is something you fancy, we're going to bring you all over to him. So as I always say, again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I will see you tomorrow night for board games. Hopefully you'll join me for that. If not, I hope to see you this weekend and next week. So stay healthy, stay safe. Wear your fucking masks. Go get boosted, especially now that the Omicron boosters are out. Go get fucking boosted. Good night. And joy be with you all, everyone. Thanks for watching my playthrough of Xenosaga. Have a lovely rest of your night.